The Secret of the Enchanted Lake. In the quiet town of Everwood, a curious 12-year-old boy named Ethan loved exploring. He spent his days climbing trees, chasing fireflies, and discovering hidden paths in the forest. But no adventure compared to what awaited him one fateful afternoon. As Ethan played near the old oak tree behind his house, he noticed something unusual, a small, golden envelope stuck between the tree's roots. He pulled it out carefully and gasped. His name was written on it in elegant, silver letters. To Ethan, the brave explorer. His hands trembled as he opened the envelope. Inside was a parchment letter, written in flowing script. Dear Ethan, if you are reading this, it means you are ready for the greatest adventure of your life. The Enchanted Lake, hidden deep within the Whispering Woods, holds a secret that only the pure of heart can uncover. But beware, the path is dangerous, and only the bravest will succeed. Follow the silver fireflies, and they will lead you there. Good luck, young explorer. Ethan's heart pounded. Was this real? Who wrote the letter? Excitement bubbled inside him. Without hesitation, he grabbed his backpack, filled it with a flashlight, a water bottle, and a small notebook, and set off toward the Whispering Woods. The forest was thick with towering trees, their leaves rustling as if whispering secrets. Ethan followed a narrow path, his eyes scanning for the silver fireflies mentioned in the letter. Just as he began to doubt the letter's truth, he spotted a soft glow ahead. Tiny silver fireflies danced in the air, leading him deeper into the woods. Suddenly, a soft growl echoed behind him. Ethan froze. He turned slowly and saw a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering at him from the bushes. A wolf. Ethan's heart raced, but then he noticed something strange. The wolf wasn't attacking. Instead, it stepped forward and tilted its head, as if studying him. Its fur shimmered in the moonlight, almost as if it were made of stardust. Then, to Ethan's amazement, the wolf spoke in a deep, wise voice. You are the chosen one? Ethan stammered, I think so? The wolf chuckled. Very well. I am Lorian, the guardian of the path. Only those who show courage and kindness may continue. Ethan took a deep breath and met Lorian's gaze. I don't want to harm anyone. I just want to find the Enchanted Lake. Lorian nodded approvingly. Then follow me. With the wolf as his guide, Ethan followed the glowing fireflies through winding trails, across bubbling streams, and past ancient stone statues covered in moss. Finally, after what felt like hours, the trees thinned, revealing a breathtaking sight. Before him stretched a crystal-clear lake that shimmered under the moonlight. Its waters sparkled with silver and blue, as if the stars themselves had melted into it. Ethan stepped closer and noticed strange symbols carved into the rocks around the lake. He reached out to touch one, and suddenly, the water rippled and rose into the air, forming the shape of a woman. Her eyes were as deep as the ocean, and her hair flowed like a waterfall. Welcome, Ethan, she said, her voice like a gentle breeze. I am Nimra, the spirit of the lake. Ethan's breath caught. You know my name? Nimra smiled. I have been waiting for you. Only once every 100 years does the lake reveal its secret, and only to a child with a pure heart. Ethan's mind raced. What is the secret? Nimra raised her hand, and the water swirled, showing images from long ago, a great kingdom that once stood by the lake, its towers reaching the sky. But then, shadows overtook it, and the kingdom vanished beneath the waves. Our kingdom was once full of magic, Nimra explained. But greed and selfishness caused its downfall. The magic was locked away, waiting for someone worthy to restore it. She extended her hand, and a small vial filled with glowing blue water appeared. This is the essence of the lake, she said. It holds the magic of the lost kingdom. Take it, and you will have the power to bring kindness and harmony back to the world. Ethan hesitated. But I'm just a boy. How can I do something so big? Nimra smiled. Kindness begins with small actions. Use the magic not for yourself, but to help others, and the world will change. Ethan nodded. He carefully took the vial and tucked it safely into his pocket. As Ethan turned to leave, Nimrod warned, "Be careful, for there are those who seek power for selfish reasons." Sure enough, as Ethan retraced his steps through the forest, a dark figure stepped onto the path. It was a man in a long black cloak, his eyes gleaming with greed. "I see you have the essence of the lake," the man sneered. "Give it to me." Ethan gripped the vial tightly. "No. It's meant for good, not greed." The man raised his hand, and a strong wind howled through the trees, knocking Ethan to the ground. The vial tumbled from his pocket. The cloaked man lunged for it, but before he could grab it, a silver blur shot forward, Lorien the wolf. With a fierce growl, Lorien stood between Ethan and the man. "You shall not pass," he snarled. The man glared, then vanished into the shadows. Ethan picked up the vial and let out a relieved sigh. "Thank you, Lorien." The wolf nodded. "The world will always have those who seek power. But as long as there are hearts like yours, hope will remain." When Ethan returned to Everwood, he kept the vial safe. At first, he wasn't sure how to use it. But then, he noticed small ways to spread kindness. When a farmer's crops were failing, Ethan sprinkled a single drop of the enchanted water on the soil, and soon, golden wheat bloomed. When the village well ran dry, Ethan let a single drop fall, and clear, fresh water filled it once more. But most importantly, he used the lake's magic to teach others that the greatest magic of all was not in potions or spells, but in kindness, courage, and helping one another. And so, the legend of Ethan, the boy of the enchanted lake, spread far and wide. But only he and the spirit of the lake knew the true secret, that magic was never about power, but about the heart that wielded it.